Hello, hello, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey, hello, Mr. Marco. How are you doing? How is everything?
Hi, teacher.
Perfect, perfect. That's good. That's good. Tell me, how was your day today?
This day very
Hmm.
well.
Hmm.
Um, Saturado, no sé cómo.
You can say busy, busy.
I would visit Clay
Hmm.
en Tonatepeque,
Hmm.
San Martín,
Hmm.
Ilopango, en San Salvador.
Oh, so you go from the office to all the places.
On the office.
Ah, okay. All right. But you have to go out. You go out of the office.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I imagine it is difficult. And tell me, Marco Tulio, what did you do after your work?
You were in Santa Ana.
Uh-huh. But
Y,
what did you do after? Imagine you finish work. After that, what did you do?
a las, bueno, no sé cómo decirlo,
Mhm.
a la hora que me termino con los clientes.
Uh-huh. All right. When I finish with clients.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. But can you repeat the expression when I finish with clients?
With I finish you
With
client.
clients. Uh-huh.
With client. Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, I have more people online. Hey, Rafael, my friend, nice to see you. We missed you yesterday. What's going on? Come on, come on.
Hello, teacher. Hello, and everybody. Hello, hello,
Hello.
classmates. Hello. Well, today my was my
Hmm?
hasta loco vengo.
No, relax, 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 relax. Don't worry.
Really, I'm really tired. I'm
Oh
really,
man, really? Did
really,
did you
really
have a busy day today?
hard day. Hard
Oh,
day.
hard. Oh
Yes.
man.
After the job,
Hmm.
uh, I come I come on my home in
Hmm.
my home
Hmm.
and I take a shower and
Hmm.
I I ate my food and I prepare to the class and in my head do this.
Okay. My goodness. Saying yes. Yes for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
My head um, it's called the belt.
All right, all right. But thank you, mister. Thank you so much for your effort to be here in the class. I really
Yes,
appreciate that. And we missed you yesterday, right? We were, hey,
yes.
where is Rafael? What happened? What happened? Right? So we miss you. But thank you so much for incorporating. We appreciate that. Miss Mati. Hello, Mati. How are you doing?
Hello,
How's
teacher.
how's everything?
Yes,
Everything okay?
yes, everything okay with me.
Perfect, perfect. Tell me, what did you do after work today?
Um, I have. Mm,
Hmm?
I go to my house.
Uh-huh. I went. I
I went to
went to
my
my
house
house. Hmm.
and I I preparing all 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 in house.
All in the house. I
Yes,
prepared all in the house.
yes.
Hmm. All right. But can you repeat the expression? I prepared all in the house.
I prepare all in the house.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, Mati. Well, that's nice, and welcome. I see more
Okay.
people. What about you, Jency? How's everything for you? Hello, hello, Miss Jency. Miss Jency, how is everything? Mhm. How are you doing, Miss? If not, let me also give the chance for more people. What about you, Sophia? How is everything for you?
Everything okay, teacher? With
Perfect,
a
perfect.
busy day with meetings and calls and yeah,
Like the typical day, probably.
yes, yes.
Oh my goodness. And what did you do after work?
Well, after work,
Hmm.
I washed the clothes
Hmm.
and I I take a shower. So
All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to your class as well. Let me see. I have more people. Miss Xiomara, what about you? How are you doing?
Hi, everything okay? Today was a typical day and at work.
Mhm.
And after work, I went to supermarket with
Mhm.
my mom.
Mhm.
Yes, that's it all. Then we arrived at home and we had dinner.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Ceci, what about you? How is everything for you, miss?
Fine, teacher. I, my day is
Mhm.
typical day
Mhm.
in my work.
Mhm. And what did you do after work?
Um, uh, I come home, my home,
Mhm. Mhm.
have dinner,
Mhm.
and I read the minutes,
Mhm. All right. All right. Thank you.
the
Thank
preparing
you.
the class.
Getting ready for class. All right.
Yes.
That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I see more people online, and that's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get started at this moment with attendance so we can begin with today's practice and we continue learning more about this beautiful language. Let me get started. The first two people in the list, I guess, not online, Aheo Nathan and Alba Stephanie. So I move on to Bella Elena.
Present teacher.
Thank you. Carlos David Alvarado. I know you are as a listener, so thank you so much for your confirmation over the chat, Carlos. Thank you. I continue with Danubia Lisette. Miss Danubia Lisette. All right, probably not yet, not yet. All right.
She permission to listener people.
Mhm, mhm, uh-huh. Thank you, thank you. I continue with Fatima. Fatima, she just notified that she is listening at this moment, but she cannot open up the mic. So no problem, right? Thank you, Fatima, for your confirmation. Miss Joanna Mirelli.
Present teacher.
Thank you, Miss Jose Miguel Avelar. Jose Miguel. All right, not yet. I continue. Jocelyn Marisela Cubillas, I guess not at this moment. Miss Carla Beatriz Hernandez.
present, teacher.
Thank you, Miss. Manuel Antonio Carrillo.
Here I am, coach.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, thank you. Marco Tulio Torres.
Present teacher.
Perfect. Marta Cecilia Coto.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Miss. Matilde Yesenia Herrera.
I'm here, teacher.
Perfect, perfect. Maylin Verónica García.
Present teacher.
Thank you, Miss. Moises Isaac. I guess he's just as a listener, if I am not mistaken. All right, thank you. So I go for the next person. That is Nestor Vicente. Nestor. Hello, hello.
Here.
Thank you. Thank you, mister. Thank you. Then I continue with Nubia Araceli. Nubia Araceli Turcios. Probably not yet. So I continue. Rafael Carranza.
Present.
Thank you, mister. Rodrigo Alberto Cadenas. I guess not available at this moment. I move on. Sofía Alejandra Rojas.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Miss. Verónica Lisette.
Present teacher.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Xiomara Stephanie.
Present teacher.
Thank you. And Jency Lisette. Jency said, all right. In the chat, thank you so much for your confirmation, Jency. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, people. Today, as I mentioned, we continue learning and we check on some information as for today. Tell me, what class number are we having today?
15.
Class number 15.
15.
15.
Exact,
16.
15.
exactly. How many classes are we missing to finish this level?
5 class.
A class.
All right, 5 classes. When are we finishing? When are we finishing? December 20 what?
22.
22nd.
22.
22nd, 22nd.
22nd. Okay.
All right, perfect, perfect. So we finish on December 22nd, almost for Christmas, but you know, it's almost about to finish. So congratulations to all of you for your effort, as I mentioned to you. It's great that you are here connected and always with a good disposition to learn. So that's amazing. Thank you so much. 5 classes to finish. Let's do it, right? Let's keep it up. About to finish. So nicely done. Check on this one. Let's have a review. Do you remember some information from yesterday, people? Let me see. Let's help Rafael because Rafael couldn't make it yesterday, but we can help him. So let me see. Volunteers. What do you remember? Let's socialize that information. What were we talking about? Don't fight us. Only one, no problem. That's only one I need.
I remember to create a question,
Uh-huh.
double question with past simple past, sorry.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right. Simple past. Thank you. Let me see more people. What about for you, Manuel Antonio? What do you remember?
I talking about the create the question using WSWA question
Uh-huh.
and simple present.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. What about you, Carla? What do you remember about yesterday's class?
Eh, simple past.
Mhm.
Eh, I practice.
Mhm.
I practice. di- I did.
Uh-huh.
I did practice. Are you question the use did?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Only.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's great. That is the information we were practicing yesterday, how to create questions. Let's have just a feedback. What is the auxiliary for questions in the past? Do you remember, people? What's the auxiliary?
Did.
Thank you.
Did.
Exactly. That's the auxiliary. And when we have, let's think about the necessary elements. If we have did, what is the next element?
The verb.
The verb.
Subject.
Subject.
Base form.
Exactly. Auxiliary, subject, and after that,
Verb.
Verb
the verb.
In
in
base
base
form.
form.
Base form.
Correct. We need the verb in base form. Thank you so much. That's great. Great. Thank you. We will have a practice about that because today, we continue learning and checking on some information. Let me show you the first practice so we continue learning and talking about the simple past. Check on this one. Did you play this one when you were a kid? Did you play this
Yes.
one, right? In the
Yes, I
newspaper?
did.
Yes,
Ah,
I did.
I played.
exactly. All right, perfect. That is what we do at this moment. You know the drill. We work together and we say a letter. But I will be selecting people just to help me on this one. So, Mr. Rafael, let's consider this one. The first one is about the verb take. right? And I need your collaboration to tell me one letter for this verb, but in the simple past, right? How do we form this one? Mr. Rafael, can you tell me one letter, please?
Took.
But tell me one letter, just one letter, not a
T.
sí, thank you, Exactly, thank you so much. What is other letter, Manuel,
Bueno.
that we
Ahí
need?
déjaselo.
T.
T is already here.
Okay. Let me see. I don't remember, coach. Sorry.
No problem. Let's
I can help.
Thank you. Yeah, tell me what other letter is necessary.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. And after that, how do we finish this one, people?
K.
Okay, exactly. The verb in present, how do we say the verb in present?
Take.
Present
is take. And what is in the simple past?
Talk.
Took. Exactly, right? I take English classes every day. I took classes last month. So you go for the simple past. Take, simple past, took. All right, thank you. Let's go for the next one. What is the verb in present, people? Check on this one. We say send, right? And how do we spell the simple past? Let's work together. Tell me the letters.
S.
S,
E.
N,
D.
perfect. And how do you say this one?
Sent.
Send. Exactly. That's the one. Check on this one. The verb in present. How do we say this?
Tell.
In present, tell, right?
Tell.
And let's work together. How do we spell the simple past? T.
Told.
T.
O.
O.
L. D.
Exactly. Thank you. How do we say this one? Pronunciation?
Told.
Thank you. I told you exactly. Thank you. That's a good one. The present for this verb. What is the present?
B.
How many spaces do we have? One, two,
3.
three. All right. How do we spell this one?
W.
W.
A. S.
Thank you. Pronunciation, people?
Was.
Perfect. Was. Thank you.
Was.
In the simple present, we have
Go.
go. All right. Let's work together. Let's spell the simple past. How do we do it? W.
E.
And
N. T.
Perfect. And we say
When.
went. Perfect. In present, we have, what is the verb?
Have.
Have. Exactly. How do we spell the simple past?
H.
H.
A.
A.
D.
D. Perfect. How do we say this one?
Have.
Have. Exactly. Have. Let's work on something. Use your memory. When you were a little kid, what was your favorite toy? What toy did you have, right? What toy did you have? For example, for me, I have a beautiful car, right? When I was a kid, and I remember that one. What about for you? I didn't have. I didn't have a toy. Oh, really, Rafael? All right, that's fine. No problem. What about you, Marco Tulio? What do you remember?
I didn't have.
You didn't have. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. Thank you so much.
I don't have.
If that is something real at this moment, you say I don't have. If you are
I-
making reference for something in the
In the
past,
past,
I
I
didn't
did it.
have.
Yeah, entonces sí,
I didn't have.
I did.
Talking about the past, right? When you were a little kid. All right. What about for you, Ceci? Do you remember about a favorite toy? I have
the Flintstones.
the Flintstones. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miss Joanna Rivera, what about you?
I had a doll.
A doll. All right.
Yes.
All right. Roxana. I remember they were kind of famous, right? All right. Thank you. Thank you. What about for you? Let me see more people. What about for you, Nubia Araceli? Do you remember that time? What toy did you have when you were a kid? Miss Nubia Araceli? Probably not ready at this moment. What about for you, Fatima?
Remember, I remember my last toy, my old toy.
Really? What was it?
Yes. When I was a kid, I had a Spider-Man in a bike, in a motorcycle.
All right.
Yes.
That's nice. Nice. That's perfect. 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 You see? How talking about good memories. Thank you so much.
And I forget in what place I live.
In what place I left it, right? Talking about the past.
Perdí.
In what place I left it.
Left.
Left
Here.
it. Tell me, tell me.
I remember I had a bike too.
A
And I
bike?
really loved it. Yes, I really loved that. I
All
remember I play with
Played?
the children in my how do you say, in my neighborhood.
Neighborhood. Yeah, correct. Oh,
Yes, it was
amazing.
amazing.
All right.
How do
Perfect.
you say raspada?
Raspadita.
No, you say scratch. Scratch.
Crash.
I remember.
I have scratches.
Yes, I had
Uh-huh.
scratches because I played a lot with with other children in the neighborhood.
All right. Did you fall down?
Yes, yes, I remember I played with children older than me. For that reason, I how do you say, I had carrera.
Race.
Race.
We race.
We competition in a race.
We competed. We competed in a race.
Yes, and I tried to win.
All right. Exactly. That's the objective,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, but they were older than me.
All right. All right.
And I had scratches for that reason.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good memories, right? Good memories about our childhood. Thank you so much. Nicely done, people. Let's continue with the next one. People, we have more info. What is the verb in the present?
Make.
Make. Right. Let's work
Make.
together. How do we spell it? M.
M
Uh-huh.
A
A.
D
E.
D
Perfect. 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 Thank you so much. And we say
made.
made. Thank you. The next one in present?
Think.
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 How do we spell the simple past?
T
T.
H
H.
O.
O
O.
O.
K. U.
U
U.
U
Exactly.
U. G.
G.
G
G.
G.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And how do we say this one?
Thought.
Thought.
Thought. Right? Thought.
Thought.
Think.
Thought. N
No.
A and O.
Thought.
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 Thought. Exactly. Right? Like blowing air. Thought. Thought.
Thought.
Thank you.
Thought.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thought.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Now let's continue. This verb in the simple past, we say it?
Wait.
Wake. Exactly. How do we spell the simple past?
W
W?
O
O?
K.
K
K?
E.
Exactly. Exactly. Perfect. And we say?
Walk.
Walk. Exactly. Quick practice. Today I woke up at 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. What about for you, Carla?
Hello.
What about you? I woke up at 5 a.m. And you?
I woke at
Hmm?
4 30 a.m.
Oh my goodness. All right, my goodness. Thank you, thank you. What about you, Manuel Antonio?
I woke up 6 a.m.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What about you, Matilde?
Sorry, did you repeat?
Yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem. Today I woke up at 5 a.m. And you?
I wake up at 6 a.m.
I woke in the past. I woke up.
Okay. I woke up 6 a.m.
All right, thank you, thank you. What about for you, Marco Tulio?
I work at 8 o'clock.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's continue with the last one for this part. The verb in present is
Do.
do. All right. How do we spell the simple past?
D
D?
I D.
ID.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Did. Perfect, perfect. That's the simple past for this one. Congratulations, people. Congratulations. Everything was good with you, right? Nicely done. That is good command of the past verbs in English. Thank you, thank you. With this preparation, we move to the next practice. And for that, let me show you the page of the book that we will work on. All right, perfect. On your books, people, we work on this exercise at this moment, right? Let me show you the page of reference. We're working on page number
38.
exactly 38. 38. And check on this one. At this moment, we work on exercise number 3. Exercise 3 about the simple past for this exercise. I show you. This is what we do at this moment. Tell me, are these sentences in affirmative or in negative form?
In negative form.
Negative form.
All right.
Negative form.
Negative.
All right. Tell me, in number 1, what is the negative element?
She buy the computer.
Didn't buy.
Exactly, right?
Didn't.
Didn't. That's correct. And
What? Okay, see.
exactly.
Didn't.
Negative element, right? That represents
Negative element.
the negative. Exactly. Thank you so much. This word represents negative and the simple past, right? Didn't. And after that, what type of verb do we have, people?
Buy.
Base form.
Base form.
Exactly. We
Base
have
form.
the verb buy, and that is the representation of the base form. All right. Oh, base, sorry, base form.
Base
Exactly.
form.
In number 2, what's the negative element?
Didn't.
Didn't. Exactly. And after that, what type of verb do we have?
In base form.
Bring.
Exactly. Exactly. We have bring and we have base form. Remember that for negative sentences, That is the construction. Auxiliary in negative, didn't, to represent the simple past. And after that, we need the verb in the base form. That is true, and that is the same for everything in the sentences, all right? Didn't, the same auxiliary in negative, didn't. And after that, if you pay attention and if you notice to this one, we need a base form called read, right? Cancel, right? That's it, right? That is in the negative form. But in the affirmative, the verb changes, right? We express the verb in the simple past because we don't have auxiliary in the affirmative part. So let's work together on this one. Let's work on a transformation exercise. How do we say number one in affirmative?
She bought the computer.
He buy the computer.
She buy the computer.
But she buys is present.
No, she bought.
No,
She bought. In past, she bought
He-
that computer.
Remember, we go for the simple past. If I say she buys the computer, that is in present. And at this moment, we don't make reference to the present. We talk about the past. So we say she
I forgot.
bought
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
computer.
Bought that computer.
exactly. She bought that computer. What happens here? We don't have the presence of the auxiliary did, right? And we transform the principal verb, right? The verb is affected at this moment. She bought that computer, affirmative. What about on the second one? Let's work together. How do we say number two in affirmative form?
We brought the package.
We broke. We bought.
Wrote
Thank you.
that package.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. If you have, exactly, we brought. Mhm.
We brought.
There you are. Thank you. What about number three, people? How do we say that in affirmative form?
Client
Called yesterday.
called
Mhm.
yesterday.
There we are. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine. That is the way to create that one. What about on number four? How do we say that in affirmative form?
The employees
Read.
read
The
the
employees
email.
wrote.
The email.
Wrote,
the email.
read. Pronunciation similar to the color. Remember, pronunciation
Read.
similar to the color. Red, similar to the color. And how do you spell the verb in the simple past, people? Can you help me? We say are.
R A no R no sorry is
R
A D
All right. Thank you so much.
the email.
There you are. There you are. Remember on this one, for spelling is the same, right? If you take a look, probably say, hey, teacher, there is no change. And in spelling, no, because we have the same letters. But in pronunciation, there is a difference. So we say the employees read the email to represent the simple past, all right? Now, let's work on the next one, people. How do we create number five in affirmative?
Our boss came
Our
last week.
Came back
Came back last week.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That is how you form. Our boss came back last week. Nicely done. Our boss, right? Our. Oh, sorry. Ooh, what's going on? This secretary is bad, people. Let me see. Let me fix it. Don't worry. Let me see. Yes. I was like, why? No, but it's okay, right? Sorry, it's a typo, right? That is how you say a typo. I mistaken in writing. My boss came back last week. Okay, now I guess everything is fine for number five. Perfect. What about on number six, people? How do we make it?
They
They
cancel the meeting.
Cancel.
cancel
Cancel.
Meeting.
the meeting.
They cancel.
The meeting.
Cancel the
Exactly.
meeting.
Thank you so much. Perfect. Number 7, people.
Cancel
The
it, right,
lady,
teacher? Cancel it.
Canceled.
The lady.
Cancel
Canceled.
it.
Mhm.
Cancel it.
In
the
this
lady
Wanted to complain.
When
thank
to
you.
complain?
want,
Any
want,
Want to complain.
Wanted.
Wanted.
Complain. Want to complain.
Wanted to complain.
want
Right?
wait,
Wanted.
wait.
Wanted.
want,
Check on this one. For example, in this one, give me a second. In this case, we say wanted. In pronunciation,
In the cancel?
like that.
Wanted.
Wanted. I
Wanted.
explain, right? I explain. Wanted. And in this one
Wanted.
pronunciation, we have the pronunciation. We say canceled, canceled,
Cancelled.
canceled, canceled.
Cancelled.
Ah,
Console. Wanted.
In the other
Wanted.
wanted or wanted,
One.
yeah,
One is
the two options are okay,
wanted.
right? Wanted
Wanted.
to complain. Thank you,
Wanted
thank
to
you.
complain.
Perfect, perfect.
consonant.
a call,
Mhm. What about the other?
I sent
I
the refund to this email.
I sent the refund to this email.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I sent, right? I sent the refund to this email. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. That is how you complete on this exercise, guys. If you have your books, right? Copy the information. Do you have your books with you, people?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
All right, perfect. If you have your books, please just copy the information. Or now that we have technology, probably you want to take a screenshot. So either way works fine with this one, no problem. Hmm? You know, teacher is more convenient to take a screenshot. All right, why not? Why not? No problem. And I am also going to share that with you. So give me a second.
Es que la idea es que vayan. Yo no van a ir a meter.
Yes. Let's go to Metrocentro. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, did you finish copying or did you take a screenshot?
yes, I did.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Perfect, perfect. I also shared with you some information to WhatsApp, right? The screenshot of this one, so you have a reference on this one. Nicely done, people, on completing this exercise. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's move to more practice. Please, 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 please. Let me erase this one and let me switch back to my presentation, right? After the review, we continue with today's objective. And what's the objective for today, people? We will
be able
We
to
will
ask
be able to ask
customer
customer
about
details
a problem they have
about
to
a
provide a
problem
solution.
they had to provide a solution.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So we continue talking about this information to talk about a problem that we have and also to provide a solution. After that one, and considering we are talking about the past, we move to the next practice. What is the practice about, people? Check on your screens.
Pronunciation practice.
Pronunciation practice.
Exactly. Thank you so much. This is to help you with some information because sometimes when we are talking in the simple past, we have like the dilemma about the pronunciation, right? Especially with regular verbs, right? That is the practice about. Just give me a second and I show this. Let me see. Let me show this info to you. Let me get ready to this one. All right. Now we are changing screens. Transition, share sound. There it is. Now, do you see the change in on your screens, people? Do you see the new info?
Yes.
All right. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much for your confirmation. Let's watch this video. Let's have some practice and let's continue learning. Your attention for this one is highly appreciated. Thank you so much.
Hello, welcome to pronunciation practice. My name is Sammy, and I am an American English language student. Today, we're going to practice pronouncing past tense sounds using regular verbs ending in ed. For regular verbs, we usually add ed to the end of the verb to make it past tense. The spelling is easy because you just add ed, but the pronunciation can be a little tricky. Last weekend, I walked to the restaurant. When I got there, I glanced through the menu. The waiter arrived and I ordered a steak. After dinner, the waiter handed me the bill. I left happy because my meal tasted great. These verbs all have the past tense ed, but they are pronounced in 3 different ways. In walked and glanced, the ed makes a t sound. Walked, glanced. The ed in arrived and ordered ended with a d sound. Arrived, ordered. The ed in handed and tasted ended with an id sound. Handed, tasted. So how do you know which ed pronunciation to use? There are 3 rules to remember. First, if the verb ends in a t or d sound, use the id ending. For example, the past tense of verbs want and need becomes wanted or needed. If the verb ends in one of the following voiceless sounds, such as p, k, f, s, sh, ch, or f, use the t sound for past tense. For example, we have helped and washed. If the verb ends in any vowel or in a voiced sound like l, m, n, j, r, g, b, v, w, z, use the d ending. For example, called, played. Remember how we saw that spelling and sounds don't match up? Well, look at the following words: missed, sliced, and fixed. The last sound in each verb is spelled differently, but they all make the s sound. That's why they get the t past tense ending. Remember to focus on the last sound of a word. Both promised and closed have an S before the ed ending. However, promised has an S sound and closed has a Z sound. That's why promised has a T ending and closed has the D ending. Now you try. What are the American English pronunciations for these past tense verbs? Click pause to try the activity and press play when you are ready to continue.
All right, people. So this is just a summary and some explanation about this. When the person mentions some info like this one, the person is making reference to the sounds, not to the spelling, because the spelling is different, right? If you say, hey, teacher, but they have the same letters, it is not about the letters. It is about the final pronunciation. Check on this one, and they mention this exercise in this example. If you consider the spelling, like this one, let me get on this one. If you consider the final elements, right, we have the same info talking about the letters, right? Talking about the spelling, we have the same information. All right, we have the same info, but it is not about the spelling, it is about the pronunciation. The first one, promise.
Promise.
All right, and when you have at the end, it is necessary to include promised, promised in pronunciation. On the second one, we have close, close, close. We have a Z sound in that one, right? Close. And with that pronunciation at the end, it is necessary to include a D in pronunciation. Closed, closed, right? So everything in this part is about pronunciation, not about spelling, right? Also, when they mention like this one, they are making reference to pronunciation, not the letters, right? Don't get confused. That's why they are in quotations, right? Because they don't represent the letters, but pronunciation, like this one at the end, like in that case, as we talked. So check on that one, people. Check on that one, and let's see something. Let's go for a quick practice. After checking the reference on the video, tell me, how do we say these verbs? Let's go for the first one. Let's see how it works. What about this one? How do we say this one? I
use
Use
I use
an
an
umbrella.
umbrella.
All right, I used an umbrella. What
I use
about the, thank you, thank you. What about the next one? The ice cream?
the ice cream.
the
Ice cream
Milk.
the ice cream
Milk.
melted.
Melt.
Melted.
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 Got it.
Exactly.
When
Final pronunciation, you include is. Melt,
Melted.
melt,
Melt.
right?
Melted.
Melted, melted.
Melted.
Exactly.
when in the word have
Melted.
two consonant,
Mhm.
use teeth.
No, it is not about the spelling, it's about the sounds. Don't pay attention to the written form. That is
Sí,
not relevant.
en Spanish, porque la de canceled, canceled, no,
Canceled,
canceled, no canceled.
canceled. No. Mhm.
Entonces, y ese es melt, no, no es melt, sino que melted.
Melted, melted.
Vamos a ocupar la T y D, porque hay dos consonantes anteriores.
It is not about spelling. No se trata de la escritura del verbo, es pronunciación. Así que no le presten atención cómo se escribe la palabra, porque no sigue reglas de escritura. Todo es por pronunciación. O sea que las letras no son relevantes de cómo se escribe y no vamos a encontrar un patrón de decir, porque tengo una letra o dos letras, una consonante, una vocal o esta combinación, tengo que ocupar la pronunciación. Tengo que ocupar esto al final. Es por pronunciación. Let me explain to you. Let me explain this one. Con el verbo anterior, right? Let me see. In the last one, we have this verb, right? Sorry, this is, wait. I checked it. I changed on the color because it's not so good for the eye. Let me get other color and I can explain to you. Let's see, probably yellow is better, right? Cancel, right? If you pay attention to the final sound, don't pay attention to the letters, but the pronunciation. Cancel. pronunciation, right? Check on that one. Let me go back on my video. Let me go back on my video so I can give you like the correct info. In this one, if you remember, when the verbs have these final sounds, l, m, n, and the rest, right? It is necessary to include the pronunciation, right? When you have l at the end, right? L. Coming back to my presentation and to this one, all right? Check on the verb, cancel at the end. For that reason, it is necessary to say canceled, canceled. It's about pronunciation, mister. It is not about the spelling, right? It is not about spelling. It is always about pronunciation. That's why at this moment we have this practice and I just share with you some information. It's about pronunciation, right? Something to keep in mind, remember the sounds, right? That is what you need to know so you have a good production in pronunciation. For that reason, in this case, for the second one, when we talk about melted, let me show this to you. Let me see. This one. When the verbs finish in this sound or d, it is necessary to include id. Want, wanted, wanted, melt, melt, melted, melted, right? The other is the need, needed, needed, right? These are the only two combinations for id. The. That is the only one. Let me see. For that reason, in the second one, as we were talking previously, in this one, we say the ice cream melted, melted. For that final sound in the original verb, melt, melted. Rafael, tell me, getting some information today like our chat, or how does it feel at this moment? Check on the microphone, please, please, please. Check on the microphone, Rafael. I attend to you, Joanna, no problem.
I understand. I understand. And in that case, in the third sentence, he pushed it.
All right, all right, all right. Nice, 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 nice. We're going to check on that one, Rafael. Thank you. We are going to check.
T, right?
All right.
Push it.
We're going to check.
Bottom. Okay.
Thank you, thank you. That's great. We check in some minutes. Don't worry. Miss Joanna, what was your question? Sorry.
Maybe a clue will be listening. First of all, listen the song of the word and then apply the rule.
Actually, that is the form to have good pronunciation in the simple past for regular verbs. We say the base form, and when we say the base form, we pay attention to the final part. And after that, as you mentioned, we incorporate the correct pronunciation, right? That is how we learn on this one. Let's go for the next one. And I explained this to you. Rafael, you did a nice job. Check on this one. When we have these sounds like sh at the end, what is the combination for pronunciation?
T.
T, right? T pronunciation, exactly. Like sh. Let's say this one, the base form, we say push, right? Push. So what is the simple past? We say pushed, pushed, right? After sh, right? Pushed, pushed. That is how you say that, right? Exactly. Thank you so much. Remembering this one, it is not like we are mentioning the ed, right? This information can transform, right? This one, let me see, these two letters transform to something different in pronunciation, right? This one, they transform to some different sounds, right? So don't mention them, right? No me diga pushed, porque me está poniendo el ed, literalmente me lo está leyendo.
Pushed.
Make the transformation, right? Esa ed se
Pushed.
transforma en un sonido de los tres que tenemos. The is, right? That's it. That is just the representation.
Pushed, melted,
Pushed, all right? Used,
pushed,
used,
used,
melted,
pushed, melted,
pushed. And the last
studied.
one?
Studied.
How do you say the last one, people? Thank
Studied.
you. Thank you, Rafael. Thank you, thank you. What about the rest? Thank you. I want to listen to all of you. How do you say the last one?
Studied.
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 Studied. Okay.
Studied. Right?
Is
Check.
I
Check on the
studied for the test.
studied. Studied. Right?
Studied.
Studied. Studied.
Studied.
Right? Check on the final sound in the base form. Study. Study. Right? Study. Esa es la pronunciación del forma base. Study.
When this
Right?
sound ends in a
Studied.
vowel, is
Id. Exactly. Id sound.
Id
Exactly.
sound.
That's correct, right? Studied. Right?
Studied.
Don't tell me studied. 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 Did. Studied. Perfect. There you are. Thank you. Thank you. Nicely done.
Past tense verbs. Click pause to try the activity and I used an umbrella.
Let's go
Play
back to this
when you
one.
are ready to continue.
Let's listen to this one, people.
I used an umbrella. The ice cream melted. He pushed the button. I studied for the test. Next time, we'll practice pronouncing.
All right. So that is the information to remember. People, in that form, you are going to remember. And let's continue learning and practicing because this is about practice, right? Practice, 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 and then we learn a lot, right? Now, for the next activity, because practice makes perfect, let me check on this one. No, let me go back to my presentation. Let me see, because I have the link at this moment. All right, this is the one. Let's work on something. I need your help to work on this exercise, right? Remember, try to say the base form, and after that, try to incorporate the final correct ending. At this moment, let's do a practice. I want to practice with you, but the base form. Don't include the last part, right? Let's go step by step, right? At this moment, base form. Listen and repeat after me, right? No me incorpore el pasado. Ahorita no, vamos a ir pasito a pasito. No me incorpore el pasado. Vamos con la base form. I read the base form, you repeat base form, okay? Is that okay?
Okay, teacher.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's begin with the practice. Remember, only base form, no past. Listen and repeat after me. Add.
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 Next one.
Add.
Help.
Help.
Want. Listen to
Want.
me. Achieve. Now, listen, wait. Listen, please. Listen and repeat after me. Wait for me, all right? Achieve.
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 Right?
Achieve.
Listen to me. Need. Next one. Dance. Perfect. Enjoy. Look. All right. Next one. Established. Established. Sorry, my bad, right? I was excited, right? Me emocioné. Sorry. Base form. Establish. Yes, there you are, right? Just for you to pay attention to the final part, right? The next one, accept. Thank you. The next one, offer.
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 Call.
Call.
Call. Invite.
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 Wash.
Wash.
Destroy.
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 Destroy. Okay, perfect. After practicing the base form, I will send you in small groups and you go for pronunciation practice, all right? You practice and practice, but I will share this link with you. Don't give me a second. When I share the link with you on your devices, please, you work as a group, but complete the practice individually, all right? So you socialize, you talk, all right? But you complete the practice on your devices. You are going to put everything in the correct category. For example, let's use the one that I was excited about. Establish. What is the simple past? Established, established, or established.
Easy. Easy.
This one?
Teacher, help with the example.
Established.
Established.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Ceci, what do you say, Ceci? I want to listen to you. T. All right. Established. Remember the last one. Push. We say push. T, right? Listen to the final part. Established. Established. All right. Double check on that one. Established. Right. We go for this one and we move this one on this part. All right. What you do, you practice on pronunciation. On your devices, you are going to be ordering everything. And after that, you click on submit, right? To check on your progress, right?
Okay.
That is what you do. But let me share this link to you. Give me a second. Right, the link is over there on WhatsApp. So if you have WhatsApp open on your device, no problem. Or if you have the chat of the video conference, it is the same link that I am giving you. All right, let's start again. Tell me, people, check on your devices. Do you have access to the practice?
Yes, I did.
You do? All right, thank you. What
Yes,
about
I
the
do.
rest? What about the rest? Do you have access to the practice, people? Hello, hello?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect, perfect. At this moment, we work in groups. I need your collaboration to go for practice on pronunciation, please, right? Practice, socialize, and order. At the end, you check your scores, all right? You see how you are doing. Ready for these, people?
Yes, I'm ready.
Ready?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect, perfect.
Yes.
Let's
Teacher,
do this.
I have a question.
Tell
I
me.
have a question. When I play the activity, the time start. It doesn't matter the time.
No, the time is not relevant at this moment. Oh,
Okay,
don't worry, don't worry. You have all the necessary time. Let's see. How much time do you think you need to complete this practice, people? 5 or 10 minutes approximately?
10 minutes, maybe.
7 minutes. 7.
Oh, I love it. 7, right? 7 plus 3 bonus, right? You have 10, no problem, right? 10 minutes and try to practice as much as you can and check on your progress. Thank you so much, people.
Nubia, you are in a computer or a cell phone?
I am a cell phone.
I too, and Nestor too.
I am cell phone.
Can you share?
Okay. WhatsApp.
Hello, 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 hello. Thank
Hi,
you.
teacher.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello,
Thank you so
hello.
much. I know I heard that you are on the cell phones, right? Not on computers. Remember,
Yes,
at this moment, it is not necessary to show the screen, but for pronunciation, you socialize the information by talking, and on your device, you select, right? So you try to work in that form, please, please, please. Mhm.
okay, teacher.
Pronunciation and complete. Do you have access to the practice on your device?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Because in that one, when you open the activity, all right, when you open this activity, you go for that one. Nestor is it's able to that one. All right. Might be
Yes.
possible. All right. Thank you.
I
Thank you so
am.
much. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So you have a pronunciation practice and try to complete on that.
Pronunciation.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Nicely done. Thank you.
Teacher.
No,
Accept.
Accept.
Yes. ED.
In the base form, the verb is accept. Finally, in T, in past is T.
The sound
Accept.
is ID.
Accept.
Accept.
Okay.
The chord is D.
Oh. Wash tea. Wash tea.
Invite.
Fine.
And invite. It will invited
with ID.
because it ends with T sounds. And needed.
Needed.
Here and add
the ID.
Okay, so is something wrong here?
Accepted, invited, offered.
Accept is maybe in this one because accept.
And
Yeah.
added with ID,
No,
¿verdad?
esto no la vamos a dejar aquí un rato. because helped that's end with P sound, so is in T help.
When the pronunciation terminated in sh.
Yes. Color.
We finish with T.
Enjoy it. Offer. Invited or invited.
Needed.
Wanted, needed,
helped,
added, helped.
What does mean add?
Let's go.
English, was
Love.
accept,
Accept.
shield.
Achieve. Achieve.
Achieved. Achieved.
Thank you.
Need.
Need.
Needed.
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 With D. With D.
ED. With D.
With D.
D.
Needed.
D or ID?
Um.
D or
It,
ID? D or ID?
I need you. I need. I need you.
I need you.
I need.
Ajá,
I need.
Teacher.
Thank you. I need. I need. Need.
Neither.
Need.
with
I
D.
need. D. With D.
Es para
Solo
Click.
submit answer? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, invited, destroyed. Invited, destroyed. Okay.
Click, Miss Ceci, can you please click on show answers, please? All right, thank you. And now click on correct answers. There you are.
Okay.
Invited. Invited.
Okay.
Destroyed.
Invited.
Destroyed. It was the pronunciation.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect. How was everything in the practice? Easy, difficult, and so?
So the verb in past is difficult.
Yeah, it could be, right? It could be. Remember, this is like the introduction and this is some information that you got at this moment, but everything is easier with practice, right? Because then at the beginning, probably it's like you have to think about the final sound and then you go, what is the correct pronunciation? And that is probably the normal process. But after that, and after, you go for practice in this one, you don't think about it. You do it automatically, right? So you are not thinking about that one. But with practice, so we can learn. And the idea was for you to have a reference on how the pronunciation is, right? Because in spelling, it's easy, right? ed. The same info, but the pronunciation is the tricky part.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Okay, teacher.
But nicely done, people. Nicely done. Perfect. All right.
Thanks.
If you want, at this moment, I will give you the final 2 minutes, and you take time to repeat the verbs with the correct pronunciation, like helped, watched, danced, looked, established, and then you go for the other, right? Achieved, destroyed, enjoyed, and you practice on this one, right? Final 2 minutes. Let's practice. Thank you.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Okay.
We did it.
We did
it. Everything okay.
Perfect. And this one.
Answers.
So answers.
Yes. Everything okay.
Perfect. That is amazing. Nicely done. Tell me, how was this practice? Was it easy? Kind of difficult? What can you tell me?
A little bit.
Yes.
Also,
So.
all right. Thank you. At this moment, I will give you just the final minute and just have a pronunciation practice, all right? Try to say the verbs with the correct pronunciation, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Okay, and the first.
Help.
Vos sos el jefe.
Of course. The boss.
Big boss.
The boss.
Ay.
No, the boss. No. Boss, right? The boss.
Jefe.
Yes, codes. Add. Accept. Helped. Helped.
Do we say helping or helped?
No, helped. Helped.
Listen to this one. Listen to this one. Pronunciation helped.
Helped. Right? Helped.
No helped.
I say help it. No, 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 no. No. ¿Cómo era?
¿Cómo dije yo? You see? You go for help.
Helped.
Right?
No.
Helped. Helped.
Helped.
Help it is not. Help it is not. Help.
Danced. Enjoyed. Called.
Submit
Invite.
answers. Click on submit answers to discover the correct alternative.
Ay. 5 más ahora. Hoy largamos 2 más.
No,
Eran 13 las que hicimos. Bueno.
No more progress in this one. No problem, no problem. All right. Thank you so much.
Try again.
At this moment, we return. I'm sorry, we return. We return to the group. Thank you so much, people. But we have a complete practice. But you have the link on your devices. So after the class, you can practice. No problem. All right? No problem. That's the idea. Thank you so much, people, for your time in the practice. And we return to the main room. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's wait because people, they are coming back. Thank you so much. Perfect, perfect. More people coming back, and that's amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Perfect, perfect. And at this moment, let's see. All right, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. Tell me, people, how difficult or how easy was the practice?
Difficult.
Difficult. All right.
I was difficult.
Difficult. All right. All right. No problem. No problem. Remember, it is about practice, right? Remember, it is about practice on this one. Let me show this to you, right? These are the answers for this practice. Let me show this to you. All right, there we have them. Now, let's do a practice as a class, all right? And remember, after the class, you can practice. There is no problem because we have the information on, you have the link, so no problem. You can see this one. Let's see, right? Let's listen and repeat after me, please. We begin. Danced.
Danced.
Helped.
Helped.
Washed. Looked. Established. Achieved. Destroyed. Enjoyed. Yeah. Called. Offered. Thank you. Wanted. Accepted. Avid.
Active.
Invited.
Or invited.
Invited or invited, no problem, right? The
Okay,
two
okay.
alternatives are okay. Invited. Thank you. And the last one, needed.
Needed.
Exactly. Needed. Needed.
Needing.
Yeah. Needed. Perfect, perfect. At this moment, people, after practicing this one, let's think about something from the past. I need your collaboration to mentally create a sentence and include one action from this one, but with correct pronunciation, all right? Correct pronunciation, and you express only one sentence, all right? That's all that we need at this moment to complement the practice on pronunciation, all right? For example, for me, in my school, right, in high school, I danced at the graduation party, right? I danced at the graduation party. Now, let's give the chance. Nestor, what can you socialize with the class?
I repeat, please.
Yeah, no problem. I need your collaboration to share something about the past, but incorporate one of the actions on a screen. You have the chance to select any action, but incorporate a complement, something real for you.
I now understand.
No problem, no problem. Wait, check on this one. Check on this one, Mr. Nestor. Don't worry. Don't worry on this one. I have an example for me, and I say this is real for me. Let me see on this one.
Okay.
All right. I am using the verb dance for expressing an idea or something real for me. I need your collaboration. You can use danced, helped, watched, looked, called, added. It's a free selection, but you create a sentence in the past.
Okay. I wash it.
Wash it? Pronunciation?
I wash it.
How do we say, people, let's work together? We say?
Washed.
Watch.
With T. Washed.
No, ED, no, T.
T,
Watch.
exactly. Wash.
I watch.
Right? Check on that one. Just a key on this one. Try to mentalize on this one, right? Try to mentalize on this one. There is no letter. Check on this one. Try to go for this one. Mentally, think about this part, right?
I watch.
Washed.
I watched.
Exactly, all right? Exactly. Mentalizing that one, all right? Because in spelling, you see the final ed, right? And it could be confusing, right? Tal vez nosotros tratamos de leer y eso pasa por nuestra influencia del español, porque el español se pronuncia tal cual se lee. Todas las palabras suenan como las vemos, pero en inglés es muy diferente. Recuérdese que hay palabras que suenan muy diferente a como están escritas. Y este final de los verbos es uno de esos puntos, ¿ok? Aunque usted vea el ed, no me tiene que pronunciar el ed tal cual, sino que mentalícese qué sonido tiene. El sonido final y agréguele, en este caso, el sonido T. Wash. Después de le vamos a poner T. No vamos a decir wash teeth. No me pongo un sonido E porque no existe entre esa palabra, right? En pronunciación. Solo vamos wash.
Watch.
So, Nestor, one more time. Nestor, can you share the information, please? Thank you.
I watched the car yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you, Nestor. Thank you. Thank you. What about you? Let me see. Ceci, what can you tell us?
In my case, the last Saturday, danced the Christmas party.
All right, all right. But remember, I danced. Incorporate exactly. I danced. Thank you. Xiomara, what about you? What can you tell the class?
On my birthday, I invited to my family at a dinner.
All right. I invited my family, right?
Invited my
Eliminate two.
family. Okay, thank
Invited
you.
my family. Thank you so much. Marco Tulio, what can you tell us, mister?
I enjoy this crime this day.
All right, I enjoyed. Thank you so much. Matilde, what about you?
I needed help.
I needed help.
I needed help.
All right, with the exercise.
With my dog.
Oh, all right.
Example.
Okay, thank you. That's a good example. Thank you so much, Matty. Thank you so much. Rafael, what about you? Probably not available. Manuel, what about you? What can you tell the class?
I called the client in the morning.
Thank you so much. Rafael, your example, please.
Okay. I called to my boss in the morning.
In the morning. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a good example. Thank you. Sophia, what about you? What can you tell us?
I looked for my charger a few minutes ago.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Perfect. Miss Joanna Mirelli, what about your example?
Okay, teacher, this morning I called my daddy to ask him about the earthquake.
All right, thank you. That's fine. Called, right? Oh, excellent. Called. Thank you.
Did you feel the earthquake in this morning?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah. I felt it, right? I did. Thank you. Thank you so much. Veronica, what about your example, please?
Okay. I enjoy the park as a child.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Miss Nubia Araceli, what about your example?
I invited to my boyfriend at the Christmas night.
All right. Thank you. Just double check on after the verb invited, you don't incorporate to, right? I invited my boyfriend.
Okay, I invited my boyfriend at the Christmas night.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you. What about your example, Carla? What can you tell us? Carla.
I danced in
Dance, not dance. Check on pronunciation.
dance.
Danced.
No.
Danced. Right?
Dance.
Yeah, there you are.
I danced in the party of holiday.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Maylin, what about your example, please? Maylin? All right, probably not available at this moment, all right? But thank you so much, people, for the practice, and thank you so much for your examples. That's amazing. Remember, keep on practicing, because in this case, as you see on this one, make practice perfect, or in this case, practice makes perfect. So let's keep on doing our best. Thank you. Now, people, for the next part of the session, we work on this exercise. Take a look at this one. What does it say?
Question in the past with the verb be.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take a look at this one. All right. We have the first information in what type or what version of the verb to be is necessary.
Where.
How do we? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Samara. What about the rest? I want to listen to all of you. What's the correct version to complete?
Were.
Thank you, Ceci. Thank you. Thank
They
you.
were late.
Exactly. Thank you so much. They were late. Take a look at the next one. How do we complete?
Was.
Thank you. Thank you.
The bill was
Perfect.
very high
Let's read
this
together.
month.
Thank you so much. Let's read together, everybody. The bill.
The bill was
It
very
was
high
very
this month.
high this month.
This month.
There you are. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. In the two sentences, we are using the verb to be in the simple past. All right. How do we create a question, people? Let's consider the first element. Let me see on this one. Let's consider the first element. This is affirmative. They were late yesterday. What is the question for this affirmative sentence?
Change the
Change
verb,
the order.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
They
All right.
and were.
Thank you. Manuel, can you repeat your alternative, please? Thank you.
the fair is where
Uh-huh.
they late.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that comment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sophia, is that correct? Did you listen to Manuel's alternative?
I think yes.
All right. What's the order for you, Sophia?
Are they late?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. As you mentioned, you are correct, people. In this case, take a look at this one. We are going to reorder the elements. Affirmative, they were late. In the question form, this is the first element. And then?
Were they late?
Were they late? Right? That is the question, right? Easy, right? Easy. We only reorder the elements. Affirmative, we have subject, verb to be. In questions, what is the order? The first element is the
Were
the verb to be, and then subject. Exactly.
And
So
complement.
exactly the complement after that. That's correct. Thank you, Matthew, for that comment. Correct. What about on the second one? What is the question for the second one? Number 2.
Was the bill
Very high
this
this
month?
month.
The same position, right? The position is different. And then we create a question in this case. Can we read together, please, the question? Was
the
Was
bill
the
very
bill
high this
very
month?
high this month?
Perfect. All right. So check on this one. When we create questions in the simple past using verb to be, we talk about one inversion. This is similar to the information for the present. You are happy. Are you happy?
Are you happy?
Yeah, is it the same? But instead of the verb to be in present, we have the verb to be in the simple past. But the order is the same information on that, right? Questions so far, people?
Not sure.
Everything easy? Okay.
Everything is clear.
Perfect.
Chocolate.
Like chocolate, my goodness, chocolate, my goodness. I imagine now, right? I imagine how clear everything is. Now, check on this note. Let's read together. The auxiliary
is not used in combination with was or were.
In combination with was or were.
In combination with was or were.
Perfect. Check on that
In
when we
this
have.
case, it is sustituido por was or were.
Let's probably not substitute it, right? But let's say kind of like that, right? Not literally, but because did is the auxiliary for actions, right? For actions.
Okay.
And in this one, they were late. That is not an action, right? The bill was very high. That is a description. We are not talking about actions. That is the verb to be, right? For actions, we have do, go, speak, listen. Those are actions. But in this case, we are not making reference to actions. For that reason, we don't incorporate the auxiliary did. So don't get confused. We have two groups. Questions with the verb to be, questions with action, right? Two different groups, but they are in the simple past, right? Don't get confused on this one. Tell me.
I have a question. If the answer of question is negative.
If the question is negative. No problem. We can make negative questions. Let's see. Let me
No use this.
Let's see. For the question or for the answer, miss? Let me get your idea.
The answers.
For the answer. All right. In this one, if we, for example, if we want to answer to this information, we don't say yes, they did, right? Not possible, right? Because we are not using the auxiliary did in the question. What should be the correct alternative? Yes?
They were.
Yes,
Were
they
they
were.
late?
All right. Hey, yes,
They were
yes,
late.
yes, they were, right? That is the short answer.
Teacher.
Tell me.
Me refería a que si esa oración de Bill was very high this month fuese negativa la oración.
Like this one.
Wasn't.
Okay. Thanks, teacher.
Like this one, all right? In this case, for the negative part, with the verb to be, we need to incorporate was in the negative, right? Wasn't. Still, because we are talking with the verb to be, the auxiliary did is not used, right? So verb to be and auxiliary did, they are not friends. They are not friends, not combinations, right? We make negative sentences, similar to the other one. They were, what is the negative?
They weren't.
Weren't.
Exactly, right? That's the negative sentence. They weren't late. The same, the auxiliary did is not necessary, right? Verb to be and did, they are not friends. So no combination with them. Now, is it clear, Novia?
It's clear, teacher. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm really happy for that. Thank you so much. So please don't forget about that one. The auxiliary did is not used with the verb to be, right? That is what you have to keep in mind. Thank you so much. Now let's go for a quick practice, people. Let me see. All right, let's go for practice. Take a look at this one. I give you some information, right? The agent, polite. And we transform this one for a question. How can we create a question with this info? Polite is not an action, right? Polite is not an action, it's a description. How do we create a question in the past?
Was the agent polite?
Was the agent polite?
Was the agent.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And Mati, you are the first one with the correct answer. Amazing. Thank you so much. Perfect. Amazing. That's correct. Was the agent polite?
Agent.
Remember in this one, polite is not an action, it's a description. Take a look at this one. The agent solve is an action, solve the problem. How do we create a question in the past?
Did the agent solve the problem?
Exactly. Thank you so much. In this one, it's different because we have an action, right? Exactly. Take a look at the different forms. Solve is an action. And for that reason, did is necessary because we are making reference for an action. And remember, this is something. Tell me.
Reference is the action is when I bear.
When we have a verb in action, right? Something different than the verb to be, right? You are going to incorporate did, right? If you have a verb that is not the verb to be, did is the necessary element, right? Check on the first one. In the first one, we don't have an action, so we go for the verb to be, right? That is just to give you an idea. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, this was the example. Let's work together on this one. How do we create a question for this exercise?
Were the products expensive?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see on this one. Perfect. Perfect. Were the products expensive? Exactly, for plural. That's correct. That is other element that is important. Exactly. Important to mention. Plural verb. Thank you. Let's go for the next one. In this one, we are going to incorporate the pronoun you, right? Because imagine this a conversation and we create a question for one person.
Yes, that's what
What should be?
Did you pay much money?
Did you pay?
Did you pay much money?
You pay much money.
Exactly.
Pay is
Thank
an
you.
action.
Pay is an action. Correct. Correct. For that reason, we have the combination auxiliary did, and remember, base form in the question. In the question. Exactly. Nicely done. Nicely done, people. What about the next one? No action in this one.
Was the agent helpful?
Check on this one. There is no action. No action.
Help.
Helpful is a description.
Helpful.
What is
helpful?
Helpful. Someone that gives you support and good support. Helpful, right? Probably the person that gives you a good solution. That is the idea for helpful, like useful. In this case, we create. Yeah, exactly, right? Was the agent useful, right? And helpful is not an action, it's a description, all right? For that reason, verb to be is necessary. Was the agent helpful? Thank you. And the last one for this one. How do we create a question?
It's
an action.
Did you call for help?
Did you call? No.
Yeah.
Many times did you call for help?
Did you call
for
help?
How
many times for help?
Exactly, right? That is how you create. How many times did you call?
Did you call help?
Yeah, perfect, right? How many times did you call for help? That's correct. And that is how you create questions with this information. Yes, no questions, and also WH questions in the simple past, right? Nicely done, people, nicely done. Any questions so far? No, not yet. Not yet. Just wait. We are missing like 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. All right, let's mute on that one. No problem.
In this case, we use how.
In that case, because it is part of the information. How many times to talk about the quantity of repetition. So for that reason, we say how many times. But in this, because the practice is like that. But we can have different WH questions depending on what you want to ask.
I think. Did you call many times for help?
Did you call? That would be other alternative, right? But if you say, did you call many times for help? That is a yes, no question. Yes, I did, right? Because you are making, you are giving a reference about a big quantity. Hey, did you call many times? Yes, I did, many times, right? And that is a confirmation. But in this one, how many times you want to discover the number of quantity? I call 2 times. I call 1 time. I call 3 times. So it is possible, but it depends, right? It depends. In this one, how many times did you call? You want to discover the quantity, right? And in the other, did you call many times? You are asking for
Yes, I did.
reference if the person called many times, like a big quantity. All right. Thank you.
Or
Thank
yes, I
you.
call.
Exactly. Yes. If for a short answer, you say yes, I did. Right? Yes, I did. That is the short answer. Short answer for that.
Yes, I did. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you. Now, people, let me show this one to you because there is a practice on the Schoology platform that is something that I want to socialize with you for this session. Take a look at this one. Let me see. When you open the Schoology platform, at this moment, we are going to move to week number 3 because we are finishing, actually today we finish week number 3. That's why we have an assignment. Click on this one, week number 3, and after that, you go for homework assignments, right? Homework assignments folder. And in this one, there are 2 assignments that we have. The first one, let's talk about the forum, all right? The forum. We are going, as in the previous, probably like 2 weeks ago, I guess, we created a forum and we participated on this one. Let me show the description to you. Let me see. It's almost the same if I zoom in or zoom out. All right, let's see in this one. Let's read together, people. What is the instruction? In a short paragraph.
In a short paragraph, talk about your last experience with customer service.
Customer service.
Mention
you called.
why you called or require
assistance for customer
assistance from
service.
customer service.
Explain
how
how
the attention
was
and if they solved your problem.
Exactly. That is what you participate with. And then I just included an example for you, right? I included this one. Last week, I called customer. Sorry, there is a mistake here. I will fix it, right? Or let me fix it at this moment. My goodness, I probably was sleeping on that one. Sorry. All right? It's in this one. I called, and this one, I need a comma. All right, something like that. Let me save the changes. And now I can show you the correct information, right? Oh, wait. This one. And I have the info. Last week, I called customer service because I had a problem with my computer. The agent was very polite and explained everything to me. The person explained everything I have to do. And at the end, I solved the problem with my computer. And in that case, I am just giving reference about the reason why I contacted customer service. I explained about the service. The agent was polite, right? And at the end, I explained the solution, right? If they provided a solution to me, right? And that is what we express. Something simple like that. Remember, this is like a social network, and you create this information here, right? Your information here, okay? And perfect. We have the participation on the forum, all right? So please talk about your experience in customer service for you. When is the final date to complete this one, people? The due date is?
Saturday.
December
17th.
17th.
Exactly, 17th. That's correct. So please complete on this one and participate, right? Participate in the forum. You create and you share your experience with customer service. Question at this moment, people? All right. Thank you so much. So please consider the forum. The other is the homework, right? Or Tarea Semana 3, as you have it on the platform. You click on that one and we work as the previous times. We have a practice. You take a screenshot. You upload the screenshot and that's what you do. Let me see on this one. Let me copy this information to you. All right, you copy this one on the browser. And I will share this to you. Let me see over WhatsApp. So you have easy access, right? So you have easy access to this one. You complete this information, right? Simple past, review. Instruction number 1, let's read together. Complete
the sentence using the following verbs in the correct form.
Using the following verbs in the correct form.
Thank you so much. And we have a list. This is in present, right? Buy, catch, cost, drink, fall, hurt, sell, and all the that, right? But at this moment, we are going to complete with the correct form. Check on number 2, right? How did you learn to drive? My mother
Teach me.
teach me in the present
No.
or in the past?
In the past. I don't remember the past.
Taught, right? Thank you. How do you spell it? T
A U
U
G H T.
Perfect. My mother taught me, and you are reporting something from the past. Remember, in this first part, everything is in present because the challenge for you is to know the verbs in the simple past, right? My mother taught me. Let's see on number 3. We couldn't afford to keep our car, right? Afford is to have the necessary money, right? To have the necessary money for something. We couldn't afford to keep our money. So we
sold it.
Right. Exactly. We sold it, right? Because we didn't have the necessary money to pay for the maintenance, to pay for the car. So we sold it, right? That was the solution. So in this part, you are going to complete the sentences with the correct verb in the simple past. You need to read and you need to think about the possible answer to complete part number 1. Question for this one? Part number 1? Questions?
No, sure. Okay.
Thank you. Part number 2, check on this one. A friend has just come back from vacation. Ask him about it. Write your question. This is very similar to the previous practice, right? Check on this one. In all of them, we are going to use the subject you, right? Because you are asking a question to our friend. How do we create the number 1? Where
did you go?
Where did you go? Exactly. What about on number 2?
Did you go alone?
There you are. Did you go alone?
Alone.
Perfect. Because there is no question, there is no WH word. So, did you go alone? Check on the next one. Number 3, food, good. Talking about one characteristic, a description. How do we create?
Was the food good?
Exactly. Was the food good? The next one, action is stay at a hotel.
Did you stay at a hotel?
Thank you. All right, perfect. That is what you do. You create the questions in this part, all right? Check on the rest of the possibilities and then you incorporate the elements. That is what you do. And on the last one, complete the sentences, put the verbs into the correct form. Positive or negative. In this case, we are going to incorporate the verb in parentheses, go, bother, sleep, be, laugh, right? But we need to understand the context to create it affirmatively or negatively, all right? Check on number 2, right? The movie wasn't very good. I eat very much, right? And we have the verb enjoy. So you need to understand the idea to make it affirmative or to make it negative, right? Because there is no reference. So that's the challenge on this one. It's about completing and understanding this information, all right? Ve que la última parte nos pone un poquitito de reto quizás, porque no hay referencia si la tiene que hacer afirmativa o negativa, solo le da el verbo. Usted debe leer y comprender para saber si necesita un verbo en presente, en pasado todo, ¿verdad? Pero si lo va a necesitar afirmativo o negativo. Eso es lo que usted tiene que identificar, right? Check on this one. Veamos, hagamos una. Vamos a ver. Check on number 4, right? I was very tired.
Three.
So,
Yes,
so,
3.
number 3. All right, let's do number 3. Hagamos la número 3. Okay, perfect. I knew Sarah was very busy, right? Yo sabía, yo supe, o sabía que ella estaba ocupada. El verbo bother es molestar, right? Como interrumpir. So,
I didn't
thank you.
bother her.
Yeah. What about the rest? What do you say, people? How do we complete? I knew Sarah was very busy, people. So
I didn't bother her.
Exactly, thank you, right? For that reason, right? She was busy. For that reason, I didn't bother her. No la molesté, right? Right? No quise interrumpirla, right? Number 4, I was very tired. So I went to bed, right? Because the context is like that. Thank you. Check out number 5. Sorry, my bad, right? Went. Number 5, let's read together, everybody. The bed
was very comfortable.
The bed was very uncomfortable.
I didn't sleep very well.
I didn't sleep very well.
I didn't sleep.
Thank you
I
so much.
didn't sleep very well.
Thank you so much. That's correct. The bed was very uncomfortable. I didn't sleep very well. As I mentioned, you need to read the sentence, understand the situation, and after that, you go for affirmative or for negative in the simple past.
6.
Questions about this one?
No, teacher.
All right, let me check on
The
this one.
homework is for what?
I explained, don't worry, all right? You check on this one, remember, and after you check, you're going to take a screenshot of your score, right? Remember, that is the normal process as you are familiar with. Take a screenshot of your score, and then you send that one to the Schoology platform. The objective of this one, as you know, is for you to practice and to learn. If you are not happy with your result, remember you can refresh, no problem, right? Recuérdense que el objetivo de estas prácticas es que lejos de obtener un 10, ¿verdad? Que es lo que pretendemos, pero que usted practique, ¿ok? Que si usted lo hizo una vez y se sacó un su 8 y dice, no, hombre, yo no me quiero sacar 8, me quiero sacar 10, simplemente refresque el navegador de su computadora. ¿Okay? Yo refresco acá o vuelvo a abrir el enlace y ya tengo otra nueva chance de volver a realizar mi ejercicio. El objetivo es que usted de verdad aprenda, ¿ok? Y que vea cuáles son sus áreas de mejora. Así que yo espero que todos lo hagan bien y que todos me manden 10, que no me vayan a mandar un mi 8, un mi 7, un mi 5. No, not acceptable, people. You go for a 10, right? Aquí usted tiene intentos ilimitados para hacer esta práctica, ¿ok? And that one, come back to this one. The due date, right, is going to be on Friday. That is for tomorrow. Esta práctica va a ser para mañana.
Okay.
Para mañana, y usted tiene mañana, durante el día, para realizarla y hacer el envío correspondiente, como ya tenemos acostumbrado, ¿verdad? El envío en la plataforma. Questions?
No, teacher, no question.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, everybody, for your time in the practice. I appreciate your effort, and we are going to stop on this session at this moment. All right, so please, you don't forget about the homework assignment. I hope you have a good night's sleep, recover energies, have a wonderful day tomorrow, and see you for Friday's class, right? Tomorrow is Friday, and the body knows it. The last Friday of class, people, the last Friday of the year in class. So let's make it, right? Let's make it happen, right? Thank you so much, people. Have a good night and see you.
Good night,
See
teacher.
you tomorrow. Good night.
You
Good
take
night,
good
Yandere.
Night class.
See you
Good night.
Have a good night.